Charlie, it's really gross. I mean, to Donna's point, it's gross that we're here. 35, I think, Republicans in the House voted for the commission. There were bipartisan votes to impeach Donald Trump, bipartisan votes to convict him for his role in inciting the insurrection. A bipartisan group of House members voted to form the commission. And then McCarthy and McConnell went about whipping up obstruction to the legislation. What do you think the role would be of the kind of Republican, the truth teller, and there are only a couple to choose from, Liz Cheney, Adam Kinzinger, if Pelosi were to go that route and pick a Republican for the Select Committee as one of her choices?
Well, I mean, we need to be realistic and understand that the Republicans are going to accuse them of having a partisan witch hunt no matter what she does. Having said that, it would be a smart and a savvy move for Nancy Pelosi to name Liz Cheney to this, because Liz Cheney would be a forceful voice on this commission and would blunt. I mean, it won't stop them from making the accusation, but it certainly blunts the accusation, particularly when they begin going through the testimony and they try to subpoena Kevin McCarthy. So I certainly hope that she thinks about that. I also have very little confidence that Kevin McCarthy is in fact going to take this seriously, as he reportedly told the police officers. I see that Matt Gaetz is already making noises that he would love to be on this. Now, I don't think that he's going to be on it, but I certainly hope that Nancy Pelosi takes this opportunity to put one or more Republicans, probably not realistic to think more, but Liz Cheney would be the perfect choice. And I hope that other Democrats see that. What I think is perfectly obvious, though, is that the Republicans just simply do not want an investigation of January 6th. They are deeply committed to memory holding this. They do not want the questions asked about who was behind this, what actually happened, why did people use the American flag to beat up police officers. They want to move on, they say. They want to talk about something else. And for them, it's all about the midterm election. So it is the weight of actually running this committee and getting the facts will fall on the people that Nancy Pelosi appoints.
Let me push back with all the respect in the world, Charlie Sykes. I'm not sure the midterm election calculation is a good one. They are now going to do whatever they're going to do with the optics of police officers who paid with bodily harm against them. And in defiance of this guy, let me play General Milley and his interest in getting to the bottom of this.
I want to understand white rage, and I'm white, and I want to understand it. So what is it that caused thousands of people to assault this building and try to overturn the Constitution of the United States of America? What caused that? I want to find that out. I've read Mao Zedong. I've read Karl Marx. I've read Lenin. That doesn't make me a communist. So what is wrong with understanding, having some situational understanding about the country for which we are here to defend? And I personally find it offensive that we are accusing the United States military, our general officers, our commissioned, non-commissioned officers, of being, quote, woke or something else because we're studying some theories that are out there.
So, Charlie, if I'm Nancy Pelosi, I put Kinzinger and Cheney on, and I say I'm doing it for the military and I'm doing it for law enforcement, because the top military leader in this country, he wants to understand white rage. He wants to understand why thousands of people stormed that building. And law enforcement officers who paid with their bodies, who paid with their lives, they want to understand, too. If I were Nancy Pelosi, I'd call their bluff on the politics of the midterm.
Oh, I completely agree with you. In fact, I would play those cards very, very hard. Flip the script on the Republicans. This is for the military. We are the ones that back the blue. We are the ones that are supporting the police officers. We are the ones who are deeply offended at the desecration of the American flag by people who used it as a weapon. Think, by the way, you look at Republicans today or the right-wing media, how much more offended they are by an Olympic athlete turning her back on the flag than they are by the fact that the American flag was used to beat up police officers on January 6th. So, yes, I completely agree with you. And I think this is important that Nancy Pelosi says this is a patriotic duty. This is something that we do because we love the Constitution, because we believe in law and order, and because we back the blue. And I think that would be immensely strengthened if she were to put Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger on this committee.